The most haunted hospital in the city was a place of dread and fear. It was said that the spirits of the deceased patients still wandered the halls, unable to rest in peace. The hospital had a dark history, and it was whispered that the doctors had conducted unethical experiments on the patients. One day, a young nurse named Sarah started working at the hospital. She was warned about the hospital's haunted reputation, but she didn't believe in ghosts. She was assigned to the night shift where she would work alone in the dark hospital. At first, everything seemed normal. Sarah would check on the patient, administer medication, and make her rounds. But soon, strange things started to happen. She heard footsteps coming from empty hallways, doors opening and closing on their own, and the temperature would drop suddenly. Sarah tried to ignore these strange occurrences, but one night things took a terrifying turn. She was walking down a deserted hallway when she heard the sound of someone whispering her name. She turned around, but no one was there. Suddenly, the lights went out and she was plugged into total darkness. She heard footsteps approaching her, and she knew she wasn't alone. Sarah tried to run, but her path was blocked by a ghostly figure. It was the ghost of a former patient, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Sarah tried to scream, but no sound came out. She was paralyzed with fear as the ghostly figure advanced towards her. She could feel the chill of its presence, and the smell of decay filled her nostrils. Just when she thought it was over, the ghostly figure vanished into thin air. The lights flickered back on, and Sarah found herself alone in the hallway. She knew she had to get out of there. Sarah resigned from her job the next day and never looked back. The haunted hospital had left its mark on her, and she never forgot the terror she experienced in its dark halls.